Well, it's day 23 of 30 Days Wild, but it's also Insect Week. And today, the Mammal Detective is going to go Beetle Detective. We're looking for the sorts of features that you can put around your garden to help these insects, and also having a little look further into where they live. So down by my fence, I've just created a really good log pile. This is perfect for wood boring beetles and other insects. And in fact, it provides cover for small mammals and all sorts of different creatures. But this is absolutely brilliant for all of those deadwood insects. And you can see how the wood is simply crumbling away now. So some of you may recognize this location from my video on bank voles. And this is just a big log that's half buried in the soil, provides perfect habitat for wood boring beetles. The sort of things like stag beetles really need this habitat, rotting wood right next to soil, because they're two life stages very different, one in the wood itself and one boring into the soil. Now, my log piles are full of beetle holes, and we were very fortunate to get a lesser stag beetle this year for the first time. So something must be going right in my garden, I think. So one of the most glamorous jobs in my garden is just to go around and clear up after my dogs. This is a sort of regular occurrence, obviously. But when you look closely at the droppings, you notice these holes at this time of year. They're created by another beetle, a dung beetle. These beetles will fly in, attracted by the smell of the dung, and then lay their eggs underneath the droppings. But they'll also help break them up. But also, it's just good to leave some very wild areas in your garden where the wild flowers and grasses can really get away, because this is perfect insect habitat, and it will also be packed with beetles. Now look at the powerful legs on the back of this beetle. The flea beetle gets its name. Look at the one at the front there, you'll see why. But the poo pick also gives me an opportunity to have a good look around, and I've spotted some poo which isn't from my dogs. So there's some by my beetle banks, and there's more down in this wilder area here. So what's this? So this dropping is actually glittering with beetle remains. So we need to find out what has been eating these beetles. And as all regular viewers of Mammal Detective will know, if I'm after solving a mystery, I'm probably going to use a camera trap. And it's only at night that we finally get the answer to our question. And right on the edge of the screen there you can see a hedgehog. And these are insect feeders, and you can see the way it's really rummaging around in the long undergrowth looking for all those insects that it can feed on. It won't just be beetles, but beetles do form quite a large part of their diet. And this one is the first one we've seen this year. We thought they might not be here this year, but it's returned on a second night, so I think it's now a regular visitor, and the garden is obviously providing enough food for it to survive on. So remember, creating a log pile or a beetle bank in your garden will look after not only the beetles and insects, but the animals and the birds that rely on them for food. Look after the little ones, and you'll look after the big ones. We'd love to hear from you about your random acts of wildness, whether you're creating a log pile like I've done here, or just looking at ladybirds in your garden. Please use the hashtag 30dayswild, and remember that there is so much content on Essex Wildlife Trust TV now. You can find everything from allotments to seals and whales. So check out our YouTube channel and our social media, subscribe, and enjoy your 30 days wild.